episode of Kicking It with Cuz. You got cousin Buck here, cousin Gilly. Buck, what's going on, baby?
What's up, cuz?
Ah,
What's
man,
up,
I'm
dude?
chilling, man. I'm chilling. What's good with you, man?
Same shit, chilling, grinding, you know, everyday life.
Another day, another day.
Yeah, every another day as a black man in America, my brother.
Man, here you go on this Martin Luther King shit, man. Ain't nobody for that shit. But yo, we're gonna pop the show off, man. We're gonna say before we get into this football talk, we're gonna say shout out to the Knicks for winning the NBA Cup. Salute to y'all. That was a good game. I watched that joint.
I
Shout
watched
out
it
to
too. That was the
you
first
watched
game I
it.
watched all year.
Yeah, you like that joint?
Hey, man, I've been seeing people talking about the league is back, and yesterday I just suddenly watched this shit, and the level that I seen these boys playing with yesterday was the highest of the high level, man. They was competing. It remind me of how hard they was playing when they was in a bubble. Like that's how that
Right.
game remind me, dog. Like it was like, damn, they playing like they was playing in a bubble. I said, but every like it's like even when I watched the other sports shows and shit, and I'll be watching because I watch the highlights and it be looking like it be some good games. I'll be like, I gotta watch this shit. And I was
Right.
highly
You gotta know what games to pick nowadays though.
yeah, I was highly entertained on that game yesterday. They play hard. I don't know how I thought San Antonio had it in the bag, but
Yeah.
Nick
Yeah, it did
yeah,
look it good. It did look it good. You know what I mean? Then Knicks brought the ball off the bench. The boy Clover, he turned up, he balled out, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So that was surprising right there. You know what I mean? I ain't even never heard of Cuz, but he definitely balled out. He definitely earned that 500,000 though.
yeah. The boy, what's his name? We didn't know what's the dude name from the Knicks? The African boy. We
Oh,
didn't know
OG.
him.
Oh, OG.
OG. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah. Oh, you
I
like
like
OG?
him.
Yeah, OG balled out. OG
He
balled
played
out for the
hard.
Knicks. OG balled out for the Knicks, and then
Jalen
for
Brunson still, he won MVP. That motherfucker still dribble off still hold the ball. I don't like his game.
and that's why they was bringing the ball in. That's why they was bringing the white boy in to run point to get him off the ball to spread the ball around. You see, when the white boy came in, that's when they really took the lead. When they had him
Yeah,
running the point, when they had sat Mikael Bridges down, and they had the white boy running the point, they took off. You know what I
because
mean? But
Jalen Brunson gonna hold. He gonna take up 20 seconds of the shot clock, dribbling around, not passing. I don't like his game. Man. I just don't like it.
shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 13 people here, man. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yes. Shout out to y'all, everybody in the chat. Share it out, man. Follow, subscribe.
Also, man, we had Bud Crawford retire, man. How you feel about that? You feel as though he really retired, or he
Nah, I
just in
feel he
this, he
retired.
just going through something right now, and he like, man, fuck that shit, because they was coming at him about the sanction fees and all that. You think it's out of
I
emotion,
mean,
or we'll never see a Bud Crawford fight again?
I don't think we ever see it again. I mean, all right. Who was it? I mean, he didn't beat the top of the top. Who you gonna fight after Canelo? You gotta go step down. Who
Canelo
gonna
Part
go fight
Two.
Ennis?
Canelo Part Two.
Nah, he dominated Canelo. I don't want to see it again. It wasn't a fight that I want to see again. It wasn't even competitive in my book. He dominated him.
Yeah,
It's
he
gonna look the
walked him
same.
like that was like a
Yeah,
clinic.
it's gonna look the same exact way. It's gonna look the same. Canelo he not good fighting them type of fighters. It's just not. It's not good for his style. He's not gonna win. Like he's not gonna win. And I don't want to see him fight Boots. What are you gonna go down and fight? That's a fight for Boots. That ain't no fight for Crawford. So
Yeah,
he already beat.
it'd be for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
you
wouldn't.
know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna help his legacy, man. Your shit froze, cuz. Your shit froze.
All right, I'm back. Little technical difficulties, had to get it right in the editing room, but I think he done. I think he really
I
done.
think
Like
he's
you
done.
said, I don't think it's nobody for him to fight. I don't think it's nobody left. So go ahead out on top, because like you said, he had to come down, or he had to sit where he had to wait for one of them to come up to gain some notoriety to fight him. Like ain't nobody got time to stick around. But I think he
Yeah.
done though. I think he gonna make a move with Turkey, probably get his own promotion or something though. But I don't think he
Yeah,
done with the
yeah,
sport of
it's
boxing.
time to
But
get his
I
Mayweather
think
money.
we, yeah, I think we done seeing him as a boxer though. All
It's
right,
sad though because a lot of people just getting turned on to him in the last 2-3 years. So a
that's
lot of
on
people ain't
them. They
even
gonna
get
have
this.
to. Hey, it's a
They
good
gotta
thing
go
we live
back
in the
and they
world of
gotta go back and
YouTube.
look.
They gonna have to go in the archives. Like
Yeah,
that's their fault. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I
What's
mean?
up, Andy?
He had 41 fights. So, you know that's their fault. They ain't catch up. But let's jump into this
Yeah,
football, man. Let's jump into this football. Shout out to Bud. Shout out to New York Knicks for winning the NBA Cup. Let's jump into this football, man. We had a Monday night game. Dolphins lost Monday night to the Steelers. Tua went 253 for 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Aaron Rodgers was 224 for 2 touchdowns. Gainwell, he had a great game, 80 yards rushing, 46 yards receiving. Metcalf had 55 yards, 1 touchdown. Shout out to my boy Nunu Smith. He even ran a touchdown in for Pittsburgh. But that's not even it. After the game, Tua was benched for rookie Quinn Ewers out of Texas. How you feel about that? I feel as though he should have been benched. Coach should have been fired.
man, fuck to it, man. I mean, it's still the same thing with me from 30
Yeah.
episodes again.
You know
It's
we got
still
beef
fuck.
with Tua. You
It's
know we got beef with Tua on kicking it with
it's
cuz. Tua, you a rat. We ain't fucking with you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's still fuck to it. Since he went through his teammates under the bus at that press conference, man. Fuck to it, man. He got what he deserved. Now he's gonna be a backup. Somebody might bring him. Somebody might bring him in. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might bring him in. But I
It
could give.
ain't
I
it
don't know.
ain't there for him. It ain't like it.
Hey, man, is he a bus? It's two bus.
Nah,
It's real
nah.
bus.
I ain't gonna say he a bust because
He ain't a bus because he had some good years.
he ain't a bust because he lasted this long. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if we gonna
Yeah.
say did he have terrible 2 years? Yes, but say to a bust, nah, I ain't gonna throw that on him. But you know, we try to be unbiased at kicking it because we not gonna say you're a bust to it, but it's still fuck you because you was a rat. So they got the rookie starting, you know what I mean, against Cincinnati, Quinn Ewers, you know what I mean. Last time we seen him was leading the Texas Longhorns down in Texas. So first game as a rookie, how you think he gonna turn out?
He gonna get his who they playing? The Texans?
Nah, they playing Cincinnati, man. They
Oh,
playing Cincinnati.
he might look half-ass decent against Cincinnati. You know, Cincinnati, they got Joe Burrow probably he don't want to be there right now. So they got a bunch of shit going on in the locker room. So, you
He might
know,
sneak in one.
they might sneak in one to go against Cincinnati. The vibes is all fucked up in Cincinnati, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck right now what's going on in Ohio. So he might
Yeah.
sneak one. That's the perfect team to come out and play against.
All right. Since we on Miami, what's going on down there? What's the recourse that they could take in the off season to be a decent team next year?
There's not one. You're not gonna be. You gotta blow that shit up. They ain't like there's no recourse. They blew their shot. They gotta go back to the drawing board. They had Tyreek probably ain't gonna be the same Tyreek after that nasty injury, and then we don't know when he gonna come back. So their defense is they blew their own. They had a hell of a defensive fucking coach. They got rid of Vic Fangio. That was the mistake. You know what I'm saying? You got the
So
quarterback. All that shit. They got
this is
this
the
is
karma
years
for
of
getting rid of
doing.
the karma for getting Vic out of there.
This is years of their own doing. They did it to themselves.
All right,
So
Miami. You know what, man?
fuck
It's fuck y'all too, man. It's fuck
fuck
y'all
you,
too.
Miami. Fuck you.
Hey,
You
man, it's fuck
losers.
y'all too, man. We had some sad news though on Sunday, man. Two of the young greats went down. Pat Mahomes and Micah Parsons with ACL tears. You know, we
Yeah.
talked about this. I want to say episode 5, 6. We was talking about all the players going down with ACL tears, and we was had the discussions about will we see two teams start carrying two like top quarterbacks because of this. So, which team do you think is in worse condition?
Green Bay in playoff contention. It got to be Green Bay for this year. You know what I'm
You
saying?
think you
That's
think
a
that'll
big
hurt
loss for
Green Bay?
them.
You think that'll
Yeah,
hurt
that's a
them?
big loss. It's playoff time. That's a big loss for them. He changed their whole defense. You know what I mean? They
Right.
ain't gonna be able to run the same schemes and shit without him like they was doing. You know what I mean? They gonna miss his motor because he gonna chase you all around the field. So it's gonna be Green Bay. That's a big hurt piece for their championship aspirations. That's a big hurt, a big loss for Green Bay. Patrick Mahomes, they wasn't making the playoffs anyway. You know what I'm saying? They was
But we
done. They was
still
cooked.
want to see. We still don't want to see Pat go down like that
I
because
want to see him go down, but I want to
like he was
no.
the
I
only
want
one to me even out there playing with heart all season.
yeah. I
So
don't want
that's
to see
why
him
I
go
ain't
down,
gonna see it like he the only nigga that was balling.
but they was done though. The question was, who is it going to affect more? As far as this season,
Yeah.
it's going to affect Green Bay. Now next year, I say sit him out next year too. ACL, don't rush him back. Don't rush him
Sit
back.
who out? Who said who out? Pat or Micah?
Don't rush Pat back. Let him take the year off next year. Don't take the year off. See how your team gonna stack up. See who you gonna move on to the year after next. Who they gonna have for the year after next? Let them see what you got next year. More than likely ain't gonna make the playoffs next year. So if you don't make the playoffs next year, you're gonna have a good draft pick. They got some good wide receivers coming out of the draft. Not next year, but the year after that, they got some good wide receivers coming out in the draft. So go ahead and retool up and when Pat gonna
I'm
be back
saying they
healthy,
gonna
you
have
gonna
a
have some tough time.
they gonna have a decent pick this year. Right now they got them at 11. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
But
that's a good
you
pick.
saying sit Pat Mahomes for the whole 25, 26 season.
Why not? Why am I rushing back ACL year injury?
So
So
what
that's
about Micah Parsons? Sit him for a whole year too?
no, I ain't sitting. I wouldn't sit Michael for I because we I don't know. I wouldn't sit him the whole year. I let him if he come back because he can come back at the end of the year and still help for they gonna still probably make the playoffs. They'll make the playoffs without him. So I'll bring Micah back around this time next year, or maybe a little sooner, because he probably take about 8 to 9 months to heal. Bring Mike back about November next year, and he'd be set up for a playoff run for their next year chances.
So
I wouldn't rush him back either though.
Kansas City to start the season next year
Pat ain't gonna be
With
there for the
Dylan
start of the
Rioli
season.
with Dylan. I know that. So who they start quarterback? Dylan Rioli.
They bring somebody in. It ain't gonna be hard to get a Mariota or something. Go get Cam. Fuck it. It ain't gonna be hard to bring in a Mariota or go get your Kirk Cousins or
Mariota under a nice contract. Mariota ain't
go
getting 4 or 5 hours.
go get
And then the
go.
way it's looking in DC, Mariota gonna have to start the season there. So they
They,
not giving up no quarterbacks because they don't know how Jaden Daniels gonna heal. You feel what I'm saying?
Dane Daniels ain't got no injury where he gonna be hurt next year though. They just shut him
But
down because they don't
what
want
I'm
to.
saying is this is what I'm saying is he got injured twice this year. So Mariota ain't going nowhere because they don't know what's gonna happen with Jaden Daniels next year. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, you just never know. Mariota, he a journeyman, man. He don't know who the fuck he gonna play for next year. Hold on. Yeah, we don't know who Mariota might. That
No,
motherfucker, they don't
Mariota
know
under
who.
contract. He under contract with Washington. He signed a 2-year contract with them.
He played last year hey, he played last year for the
Oh,
Redskins
so
though,
yeah,
didn't he?
yeah. So he'll be if
It's his
I was
second year.
Mariota, if I was Mariota, I'd stay where I was at. Because in
Mm.
Kansas City, you're temporary. In Washington, we don't know the way Jane Daniels running around out there. You don't know what game he gonna be available for. So if I was Mariota, I would stay there because in Kansas City, you just there for a band-aid.
Yeah,
But
but that's a
whereas
whole
though in
year.
Washington, he could tutor the young boy, he could grow with him, like you feel what I'm saying?
All
Like
right, but say this though. All right, say if he go to Kansas City next year, he put a year in with Kansas City and he have a good year. That's gonna maybe set him up to be a starter again in the league. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think he an Andy Reid quarterback though.
I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't be. He can scramble. He can get away from the covers like Pat. I mean, if anybody can get him right, it'd be Andy.
Yeah, I don't think he an 80 quarterback. I'm just saying it's
He don't gotta
this
be. He
quarterback
gotta be for
this
1 year.
quarterback situation all year with multiple teams been crazy. Like now we see like the importance of having a sturdy, super sturdy backup, man. Like when them dudes that used to be that and they be asking for that money to be a backup, them teams gonna have to give it up. This year right here proves because I don't even know the nigga who quarterbacking in the Jets for. Like I never even heard of this nigga. Like
Yeah,
I don't even know who Cuz is. Like I ain't disrespecting him here in the NFL, but I don't even know who Cuz is, bro. Like his teams, they just be having anybody back that joint. Like it's just anything now with that. But that's
yeah.
gonna be very interesting how they move on from that. But we touched on it a little earlier. What's up with Burrow, man? Why all of a sudden he like saying fuck Cincinnati, man? After
No,
Cincinnati get that nigga all that money, man.
he ain't really saying for Cincinnati. He's saying he
Nah,
kind
he
of
ain't
like
saying it. He's saying it like, man, yeah, man, shit. If it look
no,
good somewhere else, I bounce.
he's saying he ain't loving. He basically saying he not even saying that. He's saying that he not in love with football right now. Like he losing this like you know what I mean all the injuries and so his shit
So
like some man.
if he wasn't in love with football, he shouldn't have came back there. Don't come back and be saying this shit.
I mean that
You
happens
should
though.
have stayed where you was at. He should have stayed where he was at.
That happens to players though. He ain't the first player that had. That happened to Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson had to take a whole year off one year for mental health shit. So and then you in Cincinnati, you losing. They never give your offensive line is always terrible. So you keep getting fucking hurt. You never got a defense ever. So it's time for Joe to go, dog. It's time they should give
I'm saying they can't never have a defense. They can't never have an
because they
offensive
paying so
line
much on the
because
offense.
T. Higgins
They
and
taking
Chase
all the
getting all the
money,
money.
all the money.
That's damn near 700 million between them three.
But is that a him problem or is that an organization problem? They should have let T. Higgins go and brought some defense in. Well, I mean, I don't understand. I ain't understand why you keep both of them. All you need is Jamar Chase. Keep Jamar Chase. Get you some defense. Get you a good number two. You don't need two number one receivers. And build your offensive lineup and build your defensive lineup. And they're gonna compete every year. They got to score at 178 points just to win a motherfucking game.
Yeah, like
That's an
at the
organizational problem, dog.
at the end of the day, like I was looking at his joint, like his salary and shit, like it's gonna be bad anywhere he go because they're gonna have to gut their roster, give up multiple first round draft picks to get that nigga and everything, man. So it's like I don't know. He had to go somewhere and he, go to Arizona and start over or something. But like if he like a Green Bay or any team that's like right there, we ain't gonna say Green Bay, but like any team, he gonna gut their team. He gonna fuck the
I don't
team up
know.
because how big his contract is.
A real good GM know how.
They gonna want like two good players that's good right now, and they gonna want like 5 draft picks for that.
A real good GM who good with that money and know how to work around that shit. They can figure it out.
Cincinnati. If Cincinnati losing him, they gotta
Because
bring
then you
something
already
in
have a
this hot.
cap. You gotta think
They
about
gotta
the.
bring
Then you
something in
already
this
have.
hot.
You gotta think about that. He even already have his cap hit because that's a big question. Like if they already had that big cap hit. If he already had that big cap hit, then they can move him. But if they ain't had that good, if he ain't had that big cap hit, then I. But that's Joe Burrow, though. That's like a number one pick, though. Like that's
But you
franchise
gotta
shit.
give up. You gotta give up like two of your hotness right now. There's nowhere he could go that the team ain't gonna be gutted. He gonna gut the team for like two solid positions. It's a tricky situation, man. You know what I mean? It's a
They
tricky
gotta be a team that
situation,
got
man.
a lot of draft picks.
Yeah, and I don't even know who that is. You know what I mean? It's gonna have to be like, like you said, a team with a lot of draft picks, or a team that got a lot of first round picks that they missed on, and they can ship their contract. I don't know. I ain't got time for the numbers. I ain't a general manager, but I think whatever team he tried to go to or whatever, it's gonna fuck that organization up, and it's gonna fuck the Bengals. You know what I mean? But moving along, Puka Nakua went on A and Raw stream the other day, and he said refs. He said refs be making false calls just to get on TV. How you feel about that? Top receiver in the league, one in the top, one or two. You can
He said
argue
what?
he number one. He said refs be making the wrong calls just so they can get on TV.
To get
Cause you
TV
know when they
time?
yeah, cause you know when they do the joint now, everybody on them. See, you know what they gonna say. He said that's what's going on in the league. This
That's
Puka
a big.
Nicole,
That's a
clean
big.
cut. This he arguably number one best in the league between him and Najimba Smith saying this. This ain't like Freddie Eddie saying this shit.
That's a. That's a major claim, man.
That's a big accusation. That holds some weight coming from Puka, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the NFL called his ass like, listen, bro, you better not be saying no shit like that. That look bad on the shield that you think they have
Man,
our referees. But
but
I know they called
but
him.
Puka one of them
They called
niggas.
him to go
Puka
off.
don't care. He already got his man's head. Go back to Hawaii, build him a mansion. I mean, like he'd be cool with it. He this I believe it. This Puka, like this ain't one of them receivers that be crying all the
Yeah,
time. Like,
why would he say that?
yeah, why would he say that? And y'all just had a big game where y'all won. Like they just had a big game where they won. This was after the game. This was the day after the game. He went on the podcast and said this where they performed very good. So after a big win, you still say this. It holds a lot of weight. That's how I feel.
Yeah. That's a crazy accusation, man. But I wasn't putting nothing past some fucking just grimy ass Russ, man. All them flags they've been calling this year, the past couple years, man. Like
That motherfucking
every time it's a big play, they call the motherfucker back.
every time the game close. Every time the game close.
Word.
Every
A
time the
big
game
play,
close,
I
they
know
gonna fuck it up.
they gonna fuck it up. They gonna call the play back. You score a touchdown, the flag is coming out. You gotta run that. They do that shit to the Eagles all the time. So hey man, I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised. A whole money scheme under the table with this shit.
I got a sub question before I go into the other question. Speaking on this, I was calling for him to get fired a couple weeks ago, and I still feel the same. You think them couple wins and save Mike Tomlin's job?
Like Tomlin wasn't getting fired any motherfucking way.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
And they is not. That's not the Steelers' way. He's going to the playoffs. They happy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't
Alright,
missing the playoffs.
so if they miss the playoffs, then
Put that
what?
back in the living room.
No, there's no one.
Yeah. All right.
No, we're poking the top.
Okay. Go ahead. What'd you
If
say
they miss
though?
the playoffs, then what?
They ain't gonna miss the playoffs. They booking it.
So they gonna
They
win
book.
out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think they have to win out,
They do
but
gotta win out.
what
They
they
do gotta win
eight
out.
and six.
Baltimore half a game behind them.
Damn, Baltimore, they crept up on their ass. Baltimore
Yeah, that's what
happened.
I'm saying. They can't
Do they
just
play? Do they play? Do they play each other again?
uh you know that last week be rivalry week, so let's see what's going on.
I think they eight. What they should be 8 and 6.
They something like that. They something like that.
How the
Let's
fuck did
see.
Baltimore? Baltimore was like 2 and Baltimore crept back up like that.
Baltimore was winning a week, they would lose a week, they'd win two, they'd lose one, they'd win one, they'd lose two. All right. So let's see who they got this week. So Baltimore play the Patriots this week.
Off the loss.
Off a
That's a tough
loss.
game. That's a
That's a
tough
super
game.
tough. That's a super tough game. Then the following week, they gotta play uh Pittsburgh play Cleveland. We don't know how that's gonna go. We don't know how that's gonna go at all. Baltimore play Green Bay the week after they play the Patriots. So now it's looking like Pittsburgh might sneak in there. Strength of schedule,
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I think Pittsburgh gonna get in there.
and then we come back the following week and we have. Yeah, they might sneak it. Then Cleveland plays Cincinnati. They don't even matter. Pittsburgh play Baltimore in Pittsburgh
Hmm.
last week. So it's like,
So that's a big game.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's a big game for him. That's a big game for him. But the fan voting is in, and the top 10 list. Shador is number 10 in the Pro Bowl voting from the fans. He's ahead of Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts. How you
That's
feel
some
about that?
bullshit. That's some
This the fan.
bullshit,
This the
man.
fan vote.
That don't count, though, huh?
Yeah,
That's how they do that shit,
it
man.
count for
That's the NBA.
70.
I know for that.
It count for
I,
70, and then like the other 30, the coaches, and then like the administrators up in the
I know that's
NFL,
how
they
the
do their
NBA do
votes,
that
and then
shit. I
they
ain't know the NFL started doing that shit like that. It should be. It
yeah.
should go off of. It should go off of their peers.
The
But
NFL, the NFL do the NFL do 70-30. The NBA do all fan. You know what I
no, I'm
mean?
saying I know the NBA do that.
Yeah. Yeah, NFL do 70-30. So the fan vote was in. They got Shador in there, number 10, ahead of Lamar Jackson, who he
I
supposed
mean,
ahead
Lamar.
of Jalen Hurts.
See, that's wild. But yeah, that's some bullshit right there. Shador paid every bit of 3 games. How the fuck he gonna be in the Pro Bowl?
The fans.
Fans on some
But
bullshit.
we'll
They
say AFC. If it stopped right now, we'll say AFC. It's going to be what they carry 3 quarterbacks. So it'd be Josh Allen. It'd be Josh Allen. Who else? CJ
in the
Stroud been
AFC.
balling. Yeah.
No, it's gonna be Drake May.
Okay, Drake May. So you'll have Drake
Josh,
May.
yeah,
You'll
Drake
have
May, Josh, and then you'll say Shador.
Shador for the
Even though
third.
it should be Bo.
Bo, he hit a Bo like number 17, bro.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Bo like number 17. Bo don't got a shot anyway though over Drake May and Josh Allen. So
Nah, he ain't
he'd
got a
be
shot.
happy. He'd be happy just to sniff. You know what I mean? He'd have
Yeah,
to go
even
all the
though.
way crazy. Super Bowl MVP, and he still might not make it. Now let
Yeah,
Sean Payton be crying and throw him in there, man. But
so,
we got the biggest game of the week tomorrow, man. The Rams versus the Seahawks rematch. Who you got in this game?
man, that for real, I think the Ram. I just don't like. I don't trust Sam Darnold in this situation. I think the Rams gonna beat them again.
I'm going with
Once
the Rams because the Rams was my pick beginning of the year. I told motherfuckers watch out for it. They're gonna be dangerous. So
yeah,
I'm sticking with my pick as the Rams. So there
they
y'all go,
home too.
man. They're
They gotta be home. They play Seattle and Seattle last time, I think.
I don't trust the NFL. NFL switch some shit and make some new rules up, man. Word.
Yeah, I
And who
don't
y'all?
really. I'd rather, cause it's gonna be either one of them motherfuckers who gonna have first place to buy, and I'd rather the
Yeah,
Rams have.
yeah,
I'd rather the Rams have it. Though I ain't even gonna lie, I'd rather the Rams have the number 1 seed because they don't got home field advantage. You know what I'm saying? They don't never have home field advantage. Their field always split. Them motherfuckers, they got raggedy fans. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
They got they probably the worst team as far as fans in the league.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I know if we gonna travel to we gonna travel there, but it'll be a home game. So that's what I'm saying. Not only
We ain't talking about y'all, man. We talking about
I ain't
Rams and
say we talking
Seattle.
about. I'm just saying. I just know that they don't have that fan base.
Any team travel there. All they
They
got
don't
is a
travel
boss
like
ass.
us.
All they got is a Ball Said Stadium, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That they rent half of it out to the bum ass Chargers. But that's our picks right there. For tomorrow's game. We got an early game Saturday. Eagles play Washington, so we either gonna do a preview after that, or we just gonna catch y'all Sunday, man. What you got for the people before we get out of here, bro?
Man, just stay blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? One foot at a time, man. I got a positive message today. That's all. You know what I mean? But yeah, we on Saturday. And like, subscribe, follow the TikTok, follow the Facebook
Tell a
page.
friend, tell a friend,
Tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. You know what I
straight
mean?
like that.
Thank y'all, everybody who tapped in, man. That's all I got for the folks, man.
Kicking with cuz, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Stay solid, man. We out.